met Indiase muziek gecombineerd met Nederlandse muziek. Dit evenement wordt gepresenteerd door Indiana Magazine en Bickram Ghosh Fusion Studio en mogelijk gemaakt door HCL Technologies.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to you on this evening of Indian music in fusion with Dutch music. Presented to you by Indiana Magazine and Bickram Ghosh Fusion Studio, powered by HCL Technologies. I am Tizia.
And I'm Tanya, and today we are your hosts.
Indiana Magazine is an Indian expat magazine and has been published in the Netherlands for the past 5 years. Indiana is a lifestyle magazine that talks about bilateral trade and cultural exchanges between the two countries. This collaboration of Indiana with Bickram Ghosh Fusion Studio is with a purpose. We all live in a world where we experience an economic as well as a cultural globalization. As a lifestyle magazine, Indiana primarily focuses on cultural globalization, which deals with transmission of ideas, meanings, and values between India and the Netherlands. Through our choices of articles and editorials, we constantly try to strengthen the social relations. These social relations are marked by common consumption of cultures that have been diffused by cross-border travels, popular media, through music and popular art forms. We try to bring this interconnectedness among the different Dutch and Indian population and their cultures. We try to make this interconnectedness stronger by making more and more people integrate.
While working on our last edition called The Borderless World, we were looking for more interconnectedness that would eventually pave the way to integration and exchange of knowledge within the two communities. It was then that our editor happened to meet Maestro Bickram Ghosh, an internationally acclaimed musical genius all the way from Kolkata, and decided to collaborate with his fusion studio, popularly known as the Bickram Ghosh Fusion Studio. Thus, music really has the power to express the inexpressible. Thus, Oscar contender Maestro Ghosh is a fusion artist, a collaborator, and a composer who has traveled extensively around the globe and integrated people all in the name of love for music. It's the harmony of music that brings harmony in the human race. And we sincerely hope that this evening of fusion music will not only bring India closer to your heart, but will make you believe in the power of music that diffuses borders created in the name of religion, caste, and creed. We sincerely hope that at the end of this evening, you will rejoice with the euphoria of music. Music that's been created with love and sincerity by Mason de Malheur, Theo Brouwer, Siddharth Krishna, and by the participants of the Bickram Ghosh Fusion Studio under the able supervision and guidance of Maestro Bickram Ghosh. He has done extensive workshops in the Netherlands for the past 3 consecutive days and produced these musical pieces that we're going to present to you this evening. We are also extremely humbled and honored to have the gracious presence of our ambassador, His Excellency, Mr. Binu Rajamani. We are all delighted to see his constant efforts to strengthen the ties between the two countries. At present, he's working on a book titled India and the Netherlands, Past, Present, and the Future, which is also going to be released this year. We are sure this will give a new dimension to the existing strong relations between India and the Netherlands. Sir, may I please request you to come up on the stage, please?
We're recognized by HCL Technologies. Our sincere thanks to Mr. Sudeep Larry, Senior Vice President and Head Financial Services. He truly recognized our efforts to spread this word of integration and extended his help to make this event a success. Sir, may I please welcome you on stage.
May we now also call upon Maestro Bickram Ghosh on stage, please.
An Oscar contender, Maestro Ghosh is one of the most well-known names in the world of Indo-fusion music. Having performed the world over with the greatest names in classical music, especially Pandit Ravi Shankar, with whom he played for over a decade, Bickram Ghosh went on to form his band Rhythmscape. He played on 4 albums that were nominated for Grammys, including George Harrison's Brainwashed. He played on Full Circle with Pandit Ravi Shankar, which won Shankar a Grammy. Bickram's subsequent super successful solo albums, like Beyond Rhythmscape, Folktale, Drum Invasion, Kingdom of Rhythm, Interface, Electric Classical, and Transformation, etc., have consolidated his position as a pioneer of a new fusion sound.
May we now call upon Jeroen Mesker from Macy de Malheur, and Theo Brouwer, and Siddharth Krishna on stage, please. Jeroen owns a record collection that runs all the way from Louis Armstrong to Tom Waits, and all the way through to Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. He started Macy de Malheur in the year 2010, initially as a solo singer-songwriter project. Within 4 years, his project had turned into a wild rhythm and blues jazz jive band that played hundreds of gigs for over 100,000 enthusiastic festival goers, sold thousands of albums, and saw their music being endorsed globally by a Dutch best-selling beer brand, and yes guys, that's Heineken. Theo Brouwer is a freelance bass guitarist. Having a full-time job at the International Court of Justice in Amsterdam, he loves music, and it's for this love of his music that he has played in concerts across borders and regularly plays in concerts around the city of Amsterdam.
Siddharth Krishna has been exposed to various great musicians who inspired in him a reverence for Indian classical music. He started learning sitar at an early age from Ustad Jamaluddin Bhatia, under whose guidance he studied the basics of sitar playing. He continued to study at the Rotterdam Conservatory in the Netherlands, under Pandit Buddhaditya Mukherjee. Remarkable performances in 2005 and 2007, when Siddharth performed 3 times in the presence of Her Majesty Queen Beatrix in the Netherlands and in New Delhi, India. Siddharth performed in a series of concerts in the Music Theatre in Amsterdam in collaboration with the Dutch Chamber of Orchestra, and in 2013, he played in Bergen, Norway, with the Bergen Philharmonic for the opera Marco Polo, conducted by Tanda.
Sir, can I please ask you now to say a few words?
Let's give a big hand. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me be very brief and say how happy I am to be here this evening and to see this wonderful audience. There are more Dutch here than Indians. I think please give the audience a big hand. We are gathered to celebrate the 5th anniversary of Indiana. Indiana is a magazine which comes out in English every quarter. It is a wonderful initiative by Satarupa, who has also organized this event. Please give her a big round of applause. Congratulations, Satarupa, on an outstanding job over the last 5 years, and all the best for the future. About the magazine is that it's a quarterly. I wish it was a monthly or a weekly. Then we would have all got to read much more, because I think there aren't enough expatriate magazines in English. Magazines in English catering to both expatriates as well as Dutch here in the Netherlands, and Indiana is a wonderful addition. Equally, I think it is excellent that you organize events like this, and most important of all, I think it is wonderful that you have done this show here in Concertgebouw, the most prestigious venue that Amsterdam has, that the Netherlands has. I would love to see more and more Indian music programs here in this great auditorium. Indian music started coming into the Netherlands in the 50s, when the legendary Pandit Ravi Shankar came and performed in the Concertgebouw. The Festival of India was held here in Concertgebouw with Queen Beatrix at the time inaugurating, and Queen Maxima, then Princess Maxima, also coming with her for the inauguration of the Festival of India. Those were the heydays of Indian culture here in the Netherlands. Now it is much more dispersed and happening in many centers with many people involved. We need to revive that heyday and bring back Indian culture to the forefront of Amsterdam's agenda. I'm particularly happy that this wonderful fusion performance is happening with Indian artists performing along with a Dutch music group. I think the cosmopolitanism that Amsterdam embodies, the international spirit of the city and the vibrance that everybody can feel the moment they step onto the streets of the city truly matches a Dutch, Indo-Dutch fusion performance. This is wonderful that we have this performance here, and I'm sure every one of you will thoroughly enjoy it. Please give a big round of applause to the artists of this evening. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, firstly let me extend a very warm welcome from on behalf of HCL Technologies in this beautiful program. I would also like to congratulate Satharupa. I think she does a fantastic job. One more time, please give her a big hand. Together, organize the whole thing. So keep up the good work. So congratulations once again to you. I think, just to explain the context, I think Satharupa reached out to me and said that, well, there are a lot of concerns about the contribution of Indian community in the Netherlands. There are a lot of rumors, there's a kind of a clash of culture, and it was her idea to launch this Indiana special edition. And I'm quite happy to be part of it and also organize this great event. Very pleased to welcome, and it's an honor and privilege for me to get to meet Maestro Bickram Ghosh. The tabla, gives me a very nostalgic feeling because when I was very small, 8 years old, my mom actually took me to learn tabla. Because, being a Bengali, in a Bengali family, you have to learn something about either vocal or instrument. The bad news is after 6 months, the guru said that it's not really for him, he should do something else. So that was the bad news, but it does give me quite nostalgic feeling. But on behalf of HCL, we strongly believe in culture, contribution to the society, inclusiveness, diversity, bringing the cultures together. And with that context, I think we are very proud to be part of this event, and thank you, Satharupa, for this opportunity. Let's wish all the best to the performers, and let's start with the event. Thank you once again, and thank you for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ambassador and Mr. Larry, for your kind words. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to begin today's evening with a sitar recital by Siddharth Krishna, and with them we have Imran Khan, who is going to accompany him on the tabla. So please give a huge round of applause for them.